Good morning, guys. Excited to get some content out here for you as we are in the heart of the NFL playoffs, guys. January 2024. Now, this content should and will be relevant as we get close to the draft as well. So if you stumble upon this video, you may want to consider these three wide receivers I'm going to mention that I absolutely love right now. Now, the playoffs have been amazing. Detroit ends up winning, beating the Rams. Now, in regards to that, that's pretty phenomenal considering Matt Stafford actually wins a game in Detroit, a playoff game that is, and he's on the opposite team. It's been super entertaining. Watch that game. Ultra exciting to see these young quarterbacks really start to shine. Guys like CJ Stroud on the Texans. Got myself a Texans hat because I really like CJ Stroud in that offense. Guys like Jordan Love really starting to step it up. And again, like I said, ultra entertaining one there with Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. So it's been a lot of fun. But in this video, I want to talk about three wide receivers I absolutely love that really stuck out to me through the season, but primarily more during these playoffs, because these playoffs, I'm telling you, is a place where receivers can really shine. This is where, you know, the tire meets the road, the rubber meets the road, and these quarterbacks are making decisions that really need to impact their team for a victory. So anyone that's getting the volume and getting the work is going to be relied on for next season. So that's a huge indicator. So let's talk about three wide receivers I absolutely love going to next season. If you are new to the channel, I'm going to be doing here daily content for fantasy football, including news, anything that's really trendy or breaking that needs to be discussed. I'll be covering it here on this channel as well. So NFL news, fantasy football, we go year round. So make sure you guys do subscribe, thumbs up, Lion smash that thumbs up, guys. Really helps the channel. Lion thumbs up. It only takes a second of your time, really helps the channel, helps the algorithm. And again, a lot of people are so upset because fantasy football is over, but it's not. We're just getting started. And if you want direct access to me and you want exclusive content where I'm inside your ear, giving you the inside information, the scoop, and direct videos, vlogs, information, waiver wire throughout the season, make sure you guys do join the Patreon, patreon.com/FFcounselor, okay? Let's dive into these three wide receivers I absolutely love. The first one really jumped out at me. Now, prior to this season, I like the value of him. Now, it all depends on the value of these guys. Where are they going to be going off for next season? So, the guy that jumped out at me is Romeo Doubs. Now, last year, there was a lot of question marks. Like, where is Romeo Doubs going to go? You know, he was good value. I think he was after the 6th, 7th round. And more people were on the Christian Watson train. Watson missed 5 weeks to a hamstring injury this season. And in the playoff game, wasn't really the guy. But Doubs really shined. He had, what did he have? Doubs had 6 receptions, 151 yards, and a touchdown. Listen, Romeo Doubs proved in the playoff game that he is the man. He is the alpha, and he is the go-to target for Jordan Love. So again, it all depends on where he lands next year, because you know me, I'm all about finding the value at wide receiver, and Jordan Love absolutely proved to us that he is a really good quarterback. He proved it to us. He absolutely destroyed destroyed Dallas. You know, so he's really stepped up between Favre and, you know, Aaron Rodgers, and now the next guy, which is Jordan Love. You know, this is really good. And if you look at the way they drop back, it seems like they're all mimicking each other. Like they all trained each other. You know, Favre trained Rodgers. Rodgers trained Jordan Love. Dude, I love this. I love the connection with Doubs and Jordan Love. It's tons of upside. The future is bright for these young quarterbacks. So Romeo Doubs, if I can get him for amazing value, he could absolutely crush it next year. Now, again, Watson is there. You have the question marks. But if I look at the playoffs, we're seeing that Doubs is really emerging, and he is the guy. He looks outstanding, and he's the one getting the work done. So when I look at the situation, Doubs really shines, and I absolutely love him, but it's going to be really predicated on how much value I can get him. I may not want to spend a second-round pick, but if I can get him 4th, 5th round, that is amazing. I'm getting a wide receiver one with upside with a young quarterback in Jordan Love, which is absolutely amazing. Love him, okay? The second guy, all right? Now, this may upset a lot of people, but it is what it is. I'm a big fan of CJ Stroud, and whoever is going to be his wide receiver one is going to thrive. Now, Nico Collins is and has been the guy, right? He absolutely had himself a great game, great season, okay? But at the end of the day, I still believe Tank Dell's the guy. So the guy that I love is Tank Dell. And I'm telling you, if the Concheapsis rank Nico Collins ahead of Tank Dell, you could be getting another steal on Tank Dell again this upcoming season, because the biggest question mark for this team was not so much Tank Dell's talent, was CJ Stroud able to connect with these receivers and really shine? CJ Stroud has proven that he's a top quarterback, and quarterbacks really make the wide receivers. Not so much wide receivers make quarterbacks, the quarterback makes the wide receiver. So now that we know Stroud is an absolute stud, I want his wide receiver one. And if you guys think it's Nico Collins, great. You're going to have to pay more for him. That's what the Chiefs are going to lead you to believe. But I believe in Tank Dell. Remember, prior to this past season, CJ Stroud specifically asked that Tank Dell be acquired by the Texans. Now Tank Dell got hurt. It happens, right? But I still love myself some Tank Dell over Nico Collins. While everybody's grabbing Nico Collins, I'm going to be grabbing Tank Dell. And again, I still think he's going to be valued because of the recency bias. Everyone's going to be grabbing Nico Collins. I'm going to be grabbing Tank Dell. Love him. But again, all these guys, it depends on value. I'm not paying a first, second round pick for these guys. But they're going to be more expensive than they were last year, because Tank Dell was a stash on all rosters this past year because the sheep were sleeping on him. Guys like Sam Laporte at tight end, big stash, right? I was telling you, draft him on all teams. We're going to find the next guys that are up and coming, the next Rashee Rices, the next Tank Dells, the next Laportas. These guys are going to be overinflated. By the way, there's a bonus for you, Rashee Rice. Love him, right? This was another guy I was telling you to get value. If you got 16 rounds, I was telling you about this. Now, 16 rounds comes out the first week of May. Pre-orders are coming soon, so hang on tight. It's going to be the best 16-round draft solution ever created. It's going to be the best one. We're going to get rid of Kaship's rankings. We are destroying the industry this year. So 16 rounds, pre-orders coming soon, because you're going to hear about guys like Rashee Rice, Tank Dell, Laporta before anyone else, and you're going to know where to grab them so you guys don't miss out on other opportunities, and there's going to be new guys for this year. So going back to this, Romeo Doubs, love him. He proved he's an alpha. He's the guy for Jordan Love. That was clear in the playoff game. And I don't care if Watson's coming off injury. That's part of it. If he's injured, he's not good. Dobbs stepped up, and I love Tank Dell. I think he's going to be better value than Nico Collins, and I think he's going to be the one. And number 3 here, guys. This one's a good one here for me. I absolutely love him. But again, you're going to have to pay for him, and I don't know if I'm going to do that. But Puka Nacua, man, oh man, did he step up. His yards after catch look amazing. Looked outstanding. 9 receptions, 181 yards, and a touchdown. Breaking the rookie record. I think it was, most receiving yards or something like that in a playoff game. I think it was, who was it, DK Metcalf before that, something like that. He broke records. The guy crushed it. The guy looks good. Cooper Kupp was still on the team, and he still crushed it, so proving he's the guy. So we're going to have to see how the Rams' offense looks here, how they're going to look next year, how Stafford's going to run that offense, because Stafford has now proven that Puka is his main guy. Puka is going to be used. He's going to be a solid contributor week in, week out. He's going to be safe. He's going to be solid, but you're going to have to pay for him. So I'm thinking first round, late first round, early second if you want Puka. But it's funny how I told everybody, avoid Cooper Kupp. He's not that good. And sure enough, the Chiefs says they're now going to be fading Cooper Kupp, because I saw some of the early mock drafts, and they're fading Cooper Kupp. Why? That's your golden boy. All of a sudden, you're going to jump on the Puka train. Doesn't work like that. You got to see talent before it comes. Now, mind you, I didn't see Puka. Nobody saw Puka. He came out of nowhere. There's guys like Kyron Williams and Puka that came out of absolutely nowhere, even after digging deep. I found the Rashee Rices. I found the Laportas. I found the Tank Dells. I found all these guys. I told you to stash Jordan Love. I told you to stash CJ Stroud. I told you to do that. But even myself sometimes misses on these free agents that come in and emerge when injuries happen and stuff like that. So Puka Nacua is a third wide receiver. I absolutely love the talent, love the opportunity. Cooper Kupp's fading. Puka's emerging. He's got a ton of heart. He looks good. His yards after catch, he runs hard. But I don't know if I'm going to get him because I'm not going to pay the big price. I think you're going to get a better value on Tank Dell and even Romeo Doubs next year. They could absolutely have a great and outstanding season without paying that late first round, early second. Again, depends on where Puka goes, but I'm assuming he's going to go really, really high because the Chiefs are going to jump on that train and get off the Cooper Kupp train, all right? 3 wide receivers I love, including a bonus one for you, Rashee Rice. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Love to get your feedback. Smash the thumbs up and join the Patreon group, patreon.com/FF Counselor. Love to get your feedback. I'm going to be coming up for daily content for you guys here. Enjoy the NFL playoffs, guys. They're ultra exciting. And we'll talk to you soon, guys. Content coming to you daily. Fantasy does not end. It goes year round here on the #1 fantasy football podcast. Appreciate you guys. I'm out.